Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on last year's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondary serious.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches. They can test the catches. They have the speed.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions. They've got one in there at the 35. And the Wildcats are flying down the field.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of balls. You know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Touchdown, Kentucky! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wow, they would beat Oklahoma down.
This drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma State
Yo, what face of your baby brother? Said less of that. Oklahoma.
Looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact.
Well, obviously, so you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those.
That's good defense.
They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
Again, good defense.
They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Nice.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On target to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
That's a good run.
Cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight end finds a soft spot. Not enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
He was wide open.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit it in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Maybe they should have Ryan.
Can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Get him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a hit. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Bring in the heat. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, running back gets the give. Still on his feet at the 40.
That's a good run.
The senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking by the running back. You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great
That was a
job
bad
getting
throw.
down the field, making a huge rushing play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hand off from the gun. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking for an open area to his left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time.
We'll go for it.
Expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing...
Converts on fourth down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal.
Who is shot?
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. These guys are really...
We might win another next championship. Oklahoma State is tough.
How impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game? Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
What's up?
Where to go as that Defense reacted quickly. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you
They're not risking.
prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch, you give up the completion, what do you do? You've set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water yourself.
This guy is a daring return man. He's not going to settle for a fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively, you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, they'll love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job.
No.
Return on this one. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when we get to the half.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down to 27. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looking for that 1st down.
What blitzer?
They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get him past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at 30. The Cowboys are on the move. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Red pass, it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cowboys run to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quick timeout.
Yes, sir.
Defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around, they've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down.
Look at the offensive line.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee says timeout is the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using his legs, it's Benson. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. The defense going to start the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Cowboys will put it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quickly out to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on the first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. You know it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll work him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Wildcats! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him for a good return out to the 36. Inside 30 seconds to play.
Might be over.
We'll see how aggressive they are.
I don't know.
Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Devon. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just
35 yards.
Final play of the half.
Pass that.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will put it deep to get the second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now
Cowboys.
to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one.
That's a good pass. That might be the longest. Look at that. That's all.
And then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams.
He must be having a bad day.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player. You got to make something happen, and it's got to start on the stretch. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Puts it out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end.
Now they're risking it.
Reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
It might be too late.
Hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's first and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for his second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
How about this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to find his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask to make it easy for him.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good, easy call for the refs.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stops at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They didn't quite get that run deep enough to make the first down.
Oh, timeout.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drag down, but then move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
They go to the ground. To the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 9 over Kansas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes in Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through.
He was wide open.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And at this point in the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set, but they have really been able to shut him down. They forced another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods.
Picked off.
Okay, maybe that's not the best idea.
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs.
We made the worst decision.
How about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Better hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Power football with the run. Tripped up at the 25 after making up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella.
We still got 3
Solid
hunts.
work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. That's exactly what they're doing now.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play. It might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Come back. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Using his legs, it's long. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W. That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on down, and that leaves the door open.
That's good defense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Works the middle. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
But now they got it back.
Here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen. And
Wow, one freshman, 2 freshmen.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and
going to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No.
Make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times, it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Sorry, we won, man.
And now they just have one remaining in the half. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And how about that play by the
That's what we're going to give up on.
of a man on the defensive front. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. Running back searching for a hole.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had a number. Here they are today. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
They get out.
Job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the game.
Looking for space, it's Mob. And after that short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. This is what you're looking for when you have the better